It's gonna be 94 degrees on Sunday. God help us all. It's the middle of May. What's going on here? Hello. How are you? Today I'm going to be doing the book acquiring tag. This is the second time I've been tagged in a booktube tag, and I got tagged last month, but I'm only just getting to it now. Oops. Thank you to Jim's Books, Rating, and Stuff for tagging me, and also thank you to Enter the Book for creating the tag. Anyway, let's get into it. Question 1. Do you plan your book purchase ahead or impulse buy? Honestly, it's a bit of both. 90% of the time I go into a bookstore with 1 or 2 books that I'm set on getting, but occasionally there will be another book that catches my eye. Question 2. How do you decide what books to buy? The answer is simple. To decide what books to buy, you must become one with the books. You must synchronize your pulse with that of the books and connect your brain to the book dimension. Only then can you decide what books to buy. I really don't know how else to answer that. Question number 3. What is your philosophy on where you shop? Online versus in person, large versus small, physical, digital, or audio, new versus used, etc. I know some people do their shopping online, which is perfectly well and valid, but to me, shopping in person just hits different. It's probably because it's what I'm used to. Normally, I'll go to the local Barnes & Noble because it's easiest for me. There's also an Indigo 15 minutes away. However, there is a smaller bookstore in New York City that I've been to several times called Shakespeare & Co. or Shakespeare & Company. Whatever the case, it's on the Upper East Side. It's a really nice place. They have a cafe and everything. Also, while I was editing, I found out that they have, one other location in New York. I think they used to have one in Philadelphia, but that closed down a few days ago. And there's a similarly named bookstore in Paris, so that's hot. Anyway, back to the video. Just about all of the books I get are physical copies. Before you ask, I think audiobooks are well and valid, but in my case, it's always in one ear and out the other, so honestly, I don't think I could ever get used to that. Question number 4. What about little free libraries? What do you think about them? Have you used one? Why or why not? Are we talking about those little stands that say take one, give one, or something like that? Because if we are, there is one next to the local train station, but I never got to use it. It's really fascinating though, so I would like to try it sometime. Question number 5. How do you feel after acquiring a book? Do you share it in a book haul or a diary? I'm more likely to talk about it in a book haul than in a diary. I don't know, it's easier. Question number 6. How do you feel looking at your books that haven't been read, and does it matter if it's currently a lot or a little amount? Paid! Question number 7. How do you decide what number of unread books is the right amount? I don't choose the amount. The amount chooses me. Question number 8. Do you have a TBR game or process for reading your books? Back in 2017, I did have a TBR game where I would spin a wheel, and whatever number in my TBR list the wheel landed on would be my next read. It was a lot of fun, so I might bring it back, though there will be a couple of adjustments. In other words, I need an excuse to use my dice. Question number 9. Do you have a book buying problem? If so, what is the nature of it, and can it be adjusted? Yes, I have a problem. I have a very serious problem indeed. And question number 10. Tag 2 or 3 others to ponder their book buying process. If you want to do this tag, then by all means go ahead. So that was my take on the book acquiring tag. If you made it to the end, thank you for sticking around. Leave a broccoli emoji in the comments if you want. My next video will be my TBR for June, so if you want to see that, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching! Give me a 5! It's a 4. Dang it.